Let's move to Gqeberha, and police have been on the scene of a shooting and arson attack in Gqeberha in the Eastern Cape this afternoon. Witnesses alleging that a taxi driver and a foreign national got into a fight after a car accident. The taxi driver was shot, prompting other drivers to torch nearby shops owned by foreign nationals. This is what we're hearing. The shop owners torched 8 taxis in revenge. eNCA's Nceba Ntlanganiso has been filming that, and he joins me now for more. Nceba, thank you so much for chatting to us. Could you just draw us a picture of what you saw happening and what happened in the area today?
Good evening, Sally. Yes, I got a call to get to Coston, which is a slum area. Just to draw you a picture, it's a very busy area where there's a whole lot of foreign nationals, mostly Somalians, who runs a whole lot of different businesses. And, well, at the same time, it's you get a whole lot of taxis coming from all over the Nelson Mandela Bay. You can say it's a kind of a connecting taxi rank where the various taxi ranks around there, let's say one needs to connect a taxi going to a destination of one's choice. So you can imagine when arriving there, getting this call, tensions was extremely high, and people were so terrified, saying that the bullets were flying up in the sky, and rocks were thrown into allegedly to the taxi drivers. People were so scared, and I could see the foreign nationals, mostly Somalians, formed a scrum on the other side, and on the other side, the locals, taxi drivers, the hawkers, they were standing together on the other side, terrified, and they were saying that they don't know where they're going to turn to, where they're going to go, whether they're going to carry on doing the business in the area, where they don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And it was just a chaotic situation as I arrived there. And just to touch on this and trying to speak, to grasp on the ground to find out what was happening there. Foreign nationals, they were not even willing to speak about the incident of what happened. Even one gentleman who was willing to come forth to talk to me, while he was in front of the camera, he was drawn by a whole lot of other guys saying, please don't talk to the media about what happened. No one must talk to pass the information of what happened.
It's very worrying. I mean, you know, as I was reading a little earlier, it started with a car accident, it seems, between a taxi driver and a foreign national. Taxi driver apparently shot. Do you have any more details about that taxi driver, what condition he is in, and anything more about whether this is a sign of more tension to come, or is it all over and calmed down now?
Well, I can say it hasn't calmed down as the businessmen, the foreign nationals, are really scared, and they don't know what will happen tomorrow, whether they're going to carry on doing the business as usual or what. So even most of the taxi drivers, they've taken their taxis away from there, from the rank. Well, there's a whole of police contingency in the area, and well, we don't know what's going to happen serious. And one gentleman was saying to me, please make sure that you are safe. Don't be alone in the area as a journalist, otherwise you'll be in trouble. This is a very dangerous area, and most of the journalists have already left the area. We're still waiting even from the police to confirm the incident. I did call them to ask them to give me the report. They're saying that they're still trying to grasp on the ground what was happening. But having spoken to the hawkers and the one taxi driver, as you already said, that it was of an incident where a taxi driver knocked the vehicle of a foreign national, and that's where this whole thing started up. And people were really scared afterwards. And yeah, it was just that kind of a situation.
Yeah, it certainly sounds like a very tense situation, Nceba, which led to at least 10 taxis being torched and foreigners' shops as well. I'm sure you're going to keep an eye on that story for us. Thank you so much for bringing us that report. eNCA's Nceba Ntlanganiso coming to us from Gqeberha in the Eastern Cape.